Sarvar, anov, kiriylar, ko'tlar, Sarvar. Sarvar kirmasmikin? Bo'ldimi? Go osechki. 3 ta odam ochmagan, billas, kachat qilinglar. Ukam flut qilmay mut bermasmi? Ukam flut qilmay mut beraman. Barabasa Nick dunyo 901. Stream yoqqanmi? Давайте like'lar bosib tashlaylar. Aka akkauntga odam topilmadimi? Yo'q.
Are you brother?
And get like some nice OP armor and stuff. But it does suck that in Skywars you only get.
Mana shunos. Mana shuni 1680 90 ta qilaylik. Davay ketdi. Yana o'ynaymiz keyin. Davay. 7 ta obuna xolos. Ikrami xolos. Mana 90 bo'lsin. Davay ketdi. De 90 qiyin bo'libdi. 85. Davay chat. Obunani bosinglar keyin. Davay kiraman keyin. Chunki obuna bosmaganlar ko'pda. Davay. Chat obuna bosasizlar, like bosasizlar. Chat birga fitting bo'ldi. Tugatdik qarorchi. Davay 84.
ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है?
Hello, how are you?
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
People know this, but there's a secret world type in Minecraft called the Void, and it's basically considered impossible to survive here since there are no structures, no mobs, and just this stone platform. But today, I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna build a huge base, automated farms, and even the most powerful beacon with all the effects out of nothing. The catch, I only get one shot at this because it's all in Minecraft hardcore mode. So, we're starting on this empty stone platform, and it's just me and my undies with nothing else to grab it to. Now, I honestly don't even know what to do in this world. Normally, we'd be out gathering blocks already, but here, all I can really do is jump off this platform. So how do I even get blocks in a world where there's literally nothing? But it's all good, because this empty space is only empty at first glance. If we just wait for night to hit, tons and tons of mobs will start spawning on this platform. And that's actually a good thing, since ready to take you down. Oh, thanks for the first resources. But suddenly there are way too many mobs on this platform. There's no way I can beat this army with just my bare hands. Crap, I need to hide from them really, really fast. Whew, finally feels like my butt is safe now. And I can chow down on this fresh batch of rotten flesh. So I had to wait all night for all the mobs on this platform to burn up. By morning, every mob was toast, except for, the green ones.
Hello, motherfucker.
I gathered all my courage and stepped out of my little hideout. I started pushing those green guys off one by one. Oh, no, crap! After I took care of them, I started scooping up all the junk that dropped from the mobs. You're probably wondering how this trash is gonna help me get blocks. The answer is actually soup. Might sound complicated, but right now, it's the only option I've got. So for the next 10 days, I waited for all the mobs to spawn and burn up. After that, I broke down my hideout and crafted a crafting table. And finally, we can craft our first blocks. Yup. Whew, never thought it would take so long just to get regular blocks. After getting those blocks, I immediately started fixing up my island so I wouldn't fall into the void. I also built a new upgraded base far away from those mobs. This time, it was 4 times bigger than the last one. So the next day, I chilled and started thinking about how I'd get iron. Eventually, I realized the only way to get iron was from zombies. But just waiting for zombies to burn up isn't gonna cut it because iron won't drop that way. Ugh, looks like Minecraft is making me whack these zombies myself. But for my current skill level, that's way too dangerous. That's why I need some kind of farm to get this stuff safely. And it seemed impossible to build a farm with these resources. But I came up with a crazy plan to turn this platform into a giant farm. But first, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Huge thanks for watching my stuff. So, all we need to do is build down 24 blocks. Then we'll make a platform to stand on while we smack the falling mobs. This way, we'll turn our basic stone platform into a mob farm. And you're probably wondering how I'm gonna build down? Since I'm playing hardcore mode, it could be super risky. To do this, I came up with a wild, I'd even say a crazy idea. Basically, we toss an ender pearl and jump off. Come on. Oh, man. I won't lie, that was super sketchy. If I had messed up, I would have lost this entire world. But there's no other way, so I'll have to do this about 25 more times. So I immediately adapted our base for farming endermen. Oh, what? Screw you! On the first night, I got 6 ender pearls. On the second night, a big fat 0. Over the next 20 days, I collected this much ender pearls. That was just incredibly hard. Now, using those ender pearls, it's time to build down. Whew, finally our ladder is ready. Now I can safely finish building this farm. I'm gonna set up a special platform for mobs to fall onto. I'll also put up some walls so they don't fall into the void. Finally, the whole farm is done. It doesn't look great, but who cares as long as it works. There's already a decent amount of mobs down here, so all I have to do is stand here and smack them with some rotten flesh. And somehow in just a few minutes, iron started dropping finally, but my luck ran out there. According to the stats, iron should drop every 120 zombies, but I've already killed over 300 and still no iron. Thanks a lot to that dude for giving me such amazing stats that don't work at all. I seriously thought Minecraft was busted till, yup, it finally dropped. Next, to speed up the iron collection, I used creepers to get cobblestone and crafted a furnace from it. By smelting extra armor, I got iron and gold nuggets. But it's still mega hard. Finally, I've got all the iron. Now we can move on to the next step of survival, creating a cobblestone generator. As you all know, you only need 2 components to make it. No problem with the lava since it's been right here the whole time. But getting water isn't gonna happen like... as you can see, there are no water sources around. But don't worry, there's actually one way to get water in a totally empty world. Let's craft a cauldron out of our iron right away. I'll place it somewhere here. Now all we have to do is wait for it to rain. If you didn't know, during a rain, a cauldron can fill up. While I waited for the rain, I decided to make the most of my time and get 3 more iron ingots to finally craft a bucket. Plus, while I was waiting, a wandering trader showed up. But he, like, totally vanished? What the heck? The next day, it finally rained, so I waited for the cauldron to fill up. After just 20 minutes, the first drop filled it up. But we only need 3 of those. While I waited for the next rain, I decided to farm some more. Okay, finally our bucket filled up. That took a whole 4 hours of my life. Our bottles and pour it back into the cauldron and boom, we've got our second bucket of water. We've made it this far. But that's not even close to all of it. Using the water and lava I picked up, we can finally make an infinite cobblestone generator. Took me only 75 days of survival to build this thing. I seriously had no idea this video would be so tough to make. I hope you smash that like button now or else I'm grinding all this for nothing. But trust me, this is where it starts to get more